What's up, everybody? Welcome to the GameOverGreggy show. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the seducer/producer, Nick Scarpino.
Hi.
You're in the classic Nick Scarpino Coke shirt. I haven't seen this in a long time.
I brought it out of retirement.
It was in retirement. It went to the rafters.
And you brought it down.
You brought it down for this occasion.
Like Michael Jordan.
Is that
first down,
what we do?
first retired jersey. There it is.
Yep, that's how it happens. Sports.
Over there, the Pride of Long Island, Colin Moriarty.
Go Islanders.
You're wearing you brought your Monokumo shirt down from the rafters.
Yeah.
Everyone
He's
knows
the
him from
Japanese teddy bear.
Danganronpa 2.
Yeah,
And one.
Danganronpa 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I bought it when Aransky and I were in Japan.
It's true.
And it was a very the story actually me buying the shirt is no one obviously spoke English I was trying to buy it from, and I kept trying to get a medium, and they eventually told me like it's one size for everybody. And I was like, oh no.
Yep.
Because they're so much smaller than, fat Americans.
Yeah.
And I was, but it fits. I think it fits okay.
It fits really well. You look good in it. Don't doubt yourself.
Thank you.
Over there, the pure one, Tim Gettys.
Let's him host.
How you doing?
Good. Very good.
Really good, you say?
Yes.
All
Extremely
right.
good.
I'm surprised you're that good.
Because we're here with Mike Aransky.
Well, that's the thing over here.
Yeah.
The hype man, Mike Aransky.
The hype man.
Round of applause.
Yeah.
It's the first time.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Aransky is the man that makes IGN run over there. He works on the Daily Fix. Yep. Nobody cares about that. What he does is sometimes for Up at Noon, he comes in and he hypes up the crowd.
Right.
He tells them to clap. He has a great laugh.
Right.
He enjoys laughing. He likes Ghostbusters. That's when we bonded when he first showed up. He was wearing a Ghostbusters shirt. It's
really good.
At first, people wanted us to fight, and then we fell in love.
That's right.
And it was
Yeah.
fine.
Now he's a Nick Cage fan.
Yeah, he's a big Nick
This
Cage
is the
fan.
best shirt.
Yeah,
Oh,
who's this artist you always rep? You got the Harrison Ford plays.
Oh yeah.
Sega
yeah. No one wants
Master
to play
System.
Sega Master System with Harrison Ford. Brand.
Get on the mic.
sorry
Come
about
on,
that.
you watch the scoot
I
this
know.
in. Get in there. Get right up on it. Ah! Imagine you're making
I'm in
out with
it.
your high school sweetheart.
I'm in
you
it.
just won a cake competition. Go.
There we
Just
go.
imagine that if you're not near the mic, no one can hear you.
Okay. Good
Just
call.
imagine that.
right.
Mind's eye.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody.
Perfect. That's better.
Come with me.
Yeah.
In your mind's eye.
Yes.
Some Neil deGrasse Tyson up in there.
That was some Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah. Brandon Bird. Brandon Bird. That's the artist that did those stuff.
Cool.
He's the man. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself for the kids at home. How long have you been in San Francisco? Where'd you come from? What do you do?
Formerly from the East Coast. Connecticut, New York.
You're still technically from the East Coast.
Yeah. Technically, it's always in my blood. That's how it works. I've been in San Fran for 2.5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
A little closer
Yeah.
to the
It
mic.
seems so
Two.
long.
I know.
Here we go. Nick's gonna tell you how to choke this.
I
shit.
just
Etiquette
wanted-
is-
right there.
Here we go.
The problem is we
I'm
have
like,
such
it's on my man breast.
we have
Like,
such
it's like-
amazing.
yeah, it's
No, you're
like
fine.
there.
Just lean into it.
I'm just.
Your man fun bags.
I
we
know
call
these
him here.
these babies gonna be popping soon, by the way, because they're just gonna have a good time. Smoking it.
Wait, they're popping out.
I don't know what
Or
that
they-
means.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, I know they're doing it.
Sounds hot.
I know, right?
I'm so excited by this.
Yeah. So I've been in San Fran 2.5 years and good old times. Working IGN
Nice.
with all you fine folks. So,
Yeah, that's one way to put know what we are over
yeah.
here.
Fine
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah.
Now, Aransky, there's another fact about you.
Yes.
You're a punk ass bitch.
Whoa!
What?
What's swinging?
What's up with this?
Oh, Pepsi.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're crazy.
This thing was hitting my boob.
You're a punk
All right.
ass bitch.
Pepsi is the king of the colas. It's a fact.
If you're listening to the MP3, thank you for downloading the MP3. Tim, of course, always has his Mexicoke over there in a glass bottle.
That's
Pepsi.
Now, Aransky brings a glass bottle of Mexican Pepsi.
Yep. And it's delicious.
Tit for tat.
No.
Yep. Yes. It's just the way it is. I get it.
Pepsi
I'm
better?
cornered off by Coke, by the way, here, so I'm
Yeah.
not going to win this battle. So
Yeah.
it's, yeah. You know,
You're
I like
not
the
gonna win. That's a taste test
It's-
that Pepsi fans lose.
It's not. I've seen the Pepsi challenge.
I know.
We
tastes
always win.
Remember Ray Charles? You picked the right one, baby.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, there's rumors that the Pepsi's what made him go blind, but it hasn't been proven yet.
Jesus Christ.
It hasn't been proven
Makes
yet.
sense.
The,
Oh,
the,
my God.
the Pepsi challenge always bothered me because you could basically tell the difference between Pepsi and Coke just by looking at them.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Nonetheless, drinking them. So are you really going in and you're like, I don't know which one's Coke. Are you fucking kiddting me?
You think it's that
What
obvious?
universe
It's
are you
true.
from? 10 out of 10 times I can tell the difference between Pepsi and Coke. Like there's no, it's so obvious which one's which. Mexican
That I
Pepsi,
believe.
Mexican Coke.
That I believe. Well, maybe not on sight, but definitely on taste. You can tell.
Pepsi's darker.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
It is. Like look at a 2 liter. The glass doesn't show too well, but if you look at 2 liters, it's because this one is
Clear.
Pepsi.
This one's green.
Yeah, I can see
The
it.
glass.
I could give you a
least.
little definition. Jeff.
Pepsi's darker.
And more delicious.
But we do have to do the Colin Moriarty 10 out of 10 taste test.
I told you about my buddy Kevin. I'm going to Thanksgiving. I went
Yeah.
to Northeastern with him, and he lives in the Haight. And I went over to watch a Rangers-Islanders game with him last year, and he got mad at me. I'm like, I'm going to go get a Coke. We ordered pizza, and he's like, I have Coke in the fridge. I'm like, this is old Coke. This Coke's been here half open for months, and then he had like a can of Coke that was also old. And he's like, you can't fucking tell the difference between all these Cokes. And we did a taste test, and I nailed it. I was like, just watching him.
You're a joy to be friends with.
I was like, come on, man. Who are you trying to kid? Who are you trying to fool?
Ladies and gentlemen, this
Welcome.
is the GameOverGreggy show. Each and every week, 4, sometimes 5 best friends gather around this table. Each bring a random topic.
I almost
Can we get
missed
it one more
it.
time?
I almost missed
One
it.
more time.
Okay. Each week, 4, sometimes 5 best friends gather on this table. Each bringing a random topic of discussion for your amusement. Nick was getting trash in the comments because he misses it every time.
Every time. 50
Because you're right.
52
You have work
episodes
to
we've done
do.
this.
You have work to do. Yeah, this is our 1-year anniversary. It's a big moment for us. That's why we brought Mike on.
Yeah.
But stick with me, by the way, everyone, because I do realize that the first 7 minutes of the show, the audio sounded like someone was cramming hell through a thimble.
I was going to say, you looked concerned the entire time.
That's an awesome saying. Is that a real saying?
No, I just made that up.
Cramming hell through a thimble.
Yeah, it's
Got to make a
it's
shirt.
because
out
I
of
have to pull out the second board for you guys, and it's hard for me to get. It doesn't matter. I got it fixed now. I think it should sound good.
How
guys.
bad was it in the beginning?
That's fine.
Bad enough to restart?
How
No.
bad
Should we do-
was it?
Nice. Should we do a PSA in the beginning, you think? What's up, everybody? We're the GameOverGreggy show, and blah, blah. And then we'll cut that and put it at the front. I mean, could you do it now? But the people now, they'll understand. Now they'll organically see. This is like time travel. Wow. It's like in Bill and Ted when they were like, I'd put the keys here, and the keys were fucking there.
Yeah.
Bill and Ted was
Like,
a
how
great
did they
movie.
know that was going to work?
Bogus Journey.
You know what I mean?
What was? I'm sorry?
Bogus Journey.
Bogus Journey was better than the original Bill and Ted.
Take that bottle.
Yeah.
Take
You
that
like
bottle.
Pepsi and Bogus Journey more.
Smash that bottle
Bizarro
over your
world.
Oh, man.
You really are
on.
negative
Definitely.
Bizarro Tim over there.
I don't like
Yep.
it.
Each person of the 5 bring a random topic of conversation for your amusement. If you like that, of course, the show posts each and every Friday as a video in MP3. You can get them all at patreon.com/kindoffunny with a little bit of support. But if you don't have the money or don't think we're worth it, no big deal. You can go to youtube.com/kindoffunny the next week, and every topic goes day by day, topic by topic for your amusement until the entire show posts, and then it also goes.
To iTunes
Yeah.
and SoundCloud and all the other podcast apps that you guys like.
So go subscribe, like, share all those links, do all
rate,
that stuff.
Rate them.
Rate them. That's
Rate
big.
and subscribe on the iTunes, and then follow on SoundCloud.
Speaking of follow, Greg Way, we also have a show called Follow the Leader. It's brand new. It needs your support. Please watch it each and every Thursday where Eric Castro, a master bartender, shows you how to make amazing drinks, and also at the end tells you how you could get one named after you and sold at your bars. Not your bars, his bars.
Side note, did he come up? We just started randomly calling him master bartender, right?
Yeah, he's won competitions, and he's like nationally known.
Yeah, he's like one of the most
there was
renowned
He
one.
invented a
cocktail
drink.
bartenders.
No, because I was cutting one of them with mine, and I said it, and he was like, "That's not. Those are your words, not my words." Like, I don't think I don't know if he's comfortable with that.
No, it's
moniker
'cause you
or not.
gotta
He's
be
very
humble. He's gotta be
very
humble.
It's like everyone calling us internet superstars. And I'm like, guys, not until we have 100,000 YouTube subscribers.
My
That's
thing
the
is
goal.
this:
Every
it's
single
almost
election.
like when people refer to me as president and you as vice president, because that 2016 election is a damn,
Inevitable.
it's a shoe-in.
It hasn't
It's a
been.
lock.
The election hasn't happened, and everyone knows that the
Cheetos is out there campaigning right now.
the
under
real
the moniker,
victory
the banner of love.
happens over at districtlines.com/kindoffunny. Buy your shirts there. You can either buy the correct shirt, Moriarty Miller for president, or
That'd be silly.
the party stupid shirt over here.
The party stupid.
Hey, it's us, everybody. It's me. It's Zac Efron. It's that the Franco we all like, and it's us. That's your party.
That's,
I'd actually kind of like to go to that party.
Yeah, I know.
That
What?
sounds like an awesome party. You're basically just describing what was that movie with
The
Seth
movie, not
Rogen with
the
The
end?
World's
Yes,
End?
N-
The
neighbors,
World's End.
neighbors,
World's
neighbors.
End.
Oh,
No.
you're doing Neighbors.
I literally named 2 of the actors. The 2
Oh,
actors
no.
I named are from
well,
Neighbors.
Frank, James Franco is not in Neighbors.
James
Armageddon
Franco's
movie.
younger brother, I said.
Dave Franco.
Jackass.
I wasn't listening
This
to you.
again?
This is the end.
This is the end.
Yes.
This is the end.
Yeah.
Real quick, too, Nick, I forgot to talk about this earlier, and I
Yeah.
just did it again. We need to kiss.
We have to kiss?
Yeah, everybody says I was too mean to you last episode.
No, you're fine.
I don't, but I love you so much. Come on, big
There
guy.
it is, everyone.
It's
He's
okay.
fine. It's all in good
I
spirits
watched
here.
that and I was like, I guess it's just because I know you guys, but I'm
Yeah.
like that they think Greg's mad at Nick.
Yeah, well, it's just because I shit on Nick a lot, but it's because Nick and I have that vibe. That's how we do it.
No, what happens is this. I say something that I think is funny. And screw
Kind
you
of
guys. I look to Greg for validation. And if he doesn't give it to me, it is soul crushing. And he withholds it sometimes.
No.
Sometimes I can tell that he
Yeah.
thinks it's funny, but he's
but,
just withholding
I
it like
know
my
that
wife withholds
interaction
love.
is kind of funny.
It's
Hey!
just like it'll be kind of funny when I win the election in 2016.
Damn.
All right, thanks for
Be
getting
kinda
back to that.
devastating
Actually,
for the country.
This is it. This is where it pays off to be a Patreon fan or someone watching this YouTube instead of the giant video. If
Yeah.
you're watching this on Patreon Friday or
YouTube
Patreon
Sunday.
Saturday or YouTube Sunday, there's a sale at districtlines.com/kindoffunny right now. You can get all the shirts at a discounted price, including the brand new This is what baller feels like t-shirt.
Is this what baller?
I apologize. I did not realize it was a question. I thought
It
we
is
were
a
explaining what it is.
No, it's a question.
This
No,
is,
'cause
and
we
this is, of
don't-
course, this is an inside joke, the baller reference forever from a Game Over Greggy show a long time ago. But it also pops up in this week's Follow the Leader, which you can catch as well. It's new now.
It's it's probably the most tasteful of all of our shirts. It's humble. It's precocious.
For coach.
It's simply asking a question.
It's
What's the
combustible. Magnanimous. It's
Very
very
magnanimous.
Very
Very
I
nice.
love it that you're
Very nice.
doing it, trying to use it to take a subtle dig at Sean Finnegan, who likes hiking, and then you can't even say it
Yeah.
yourself. You're like, just reaching for what it was. You know it's out there
It's very magnanimous.
in the ether. Very magnanimous.
Hugely magnanimous.
Let me see. I'll make sure I got all the housekeeping out of the way. Yep. Oh, also that we put up the exclusive Patreon episode last week.
Yes, we
and,
did.
and again, if you're listening to Patreon Friday, then you see it on Thursday. It's in the activity feed. If you aren't a patron and would like that exclusive episode, an hour and a half of our content that you can get nowhere else, you can just go get it. It's all the old Patreon shows are going to be up there still. You can go see them at your will. You don't have the money now? Maybe later you give us some money. No big deal.
Really cool.
Everybody's cool.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yep.
The guest always goes first on the Game Over Greggy show. It's you got to bring the thunder right now.
No,
Oh, you're
wait.
drinking too.
I'm working. I just Colin woke me up.
Stop.
It's
Before-
waiting there.
Stop.
before you bring the
something's
thunder,
wrong.
lean into that mic like it's the first woman you've ever kissed.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm
That's
gonna
not
get
where I
I'm
want
just-
you.
I'm gonna get it away from you, boobies.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can you do this?
What?
Hold on. No, it's fine. Just go. Just talk.
What? Okay, I'm still talking.
This?
Okay.
This.
Yep.
Keep talking.
I'm
You're not
talking.
carrying the show.
I'm doing it. Hey guys, we're Greg's just hooking me up here.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I know it
What's
sucks.
going on? Okay, we
I
keep
realized
talking.
that we put you in the
Yep,
guest
fixing
chair,
up that mic.
which is always just a little
Why
bit
would we put the guest
farther
in the
away.
guest chair? Huh?
I know, that makes
Weird.
sense.
That makes no sense at all.
There you go. No, you're fine. Now
All
it's
right,
not gonna
Aransky.
cut any boobs because I got boobs because I'm a member of Team Fat as well.
I got boobs
Yeah.
too. Greg is
Team
not a
Fat,
member of Team
nothing wrong
Fat,
with
and truth be told, his membership card has
much
not
better.
been valid. It has not been up to date in a long time.
Now you're doing this. Here's my
anything.
fucking
I'm
problem.
I'm still
Tell
with
me
you,
about
Greg.
this.
Thank you. Here's my
Tim,
problem.
you've never been a member of Team Fat.
Yeah, but I'm with him on being a member.
Here's
Team
my
Fat.
problem.
You're an outskirt member of Team Fat.
With all the Team Fat hate from last week. You're all of you watching who tweeted at me, you're a bunch of fucking cowards. You got one piece of information from Moriarty. He's over here, the Red Scare. He just says everything's wrong, and you all believe him. He's never led you wrong before, huh? You all enjoyed Little Deviant and Stin and shit. I
You'll
am
never
still
let
as
me
fat
live
as
that one
ever.
down.
It's like the
Oh,
one time
man.
you're wrong. And you weren't even that wrong. You're just like, that could be cool.
We ready to 3. And I was like, that looks fun.
I am still Team Fat till the day I die. And as I pointed out when we first started selling Team Fat t-shirts, they shouldn't be in small. And I was like, Team Fat's a lifestyle. It's a mindset of eating what you want to eat. And this is what I thought, because I have fucking stewed on this since my honor was called into question by one Colin Moriarty.
It was lambasted. I mean, it
And
was
what
like-
I've come to
Magnanimous.
deal, I think a big
It's a
part.
Streisand effect.
I thought we weren't going to interrupt anybody anymore. That was the other thing we've been yelled at everybody. 1 year
Nick
in.
specifically said,
I'll never
I'll
do it
never
again in the
do it
car.
again.
I'll never do it in the car. I want to call it the fact that I think I am more Team Fat than Colin based on the fact that I'm too lazy to exercise. And you exercise every day to maintain your Team Fat lifestyle.
I think that's a benefit to that. Yeah.
I think that's bullshit. I think that's complete bullshit.
I'm just saying that it was like, I'm sure we're all familiar with the seminal film, The American President, where I sat there and I was taking it on the chin last week from fucking Richard Dreyfuss over here, but now I'm swinging back. And I'm Greg Miller, and I am the president.
Dude,
That movie is awesome.
that was a great movie.
God, I love
I
that
always get that
movie.
movie confused with Dave. Where Kevin Kline just looks a lot
He's
like the president.
Not even a lot
yeah,
like
yeah,
he
yeah,
looks
like-
just like
I
him. He
mean,
is.
it's pretty much the same actor. But
Sigourney
that was,
Weaver's
that
in
was
it,
a
too.
great, in the spirit of mending our relationship, excellent Michael Douglas reference.
I love. That's one of those things I don't talk about enough. I fucking love Michael Douglas.
Save it for the show,
I
Greg.
mentioned it this week about the game, and now American President. I will stop. I also a big fan of
the game.
his work with Catherine Zeta-Jones. I will table it for another time now.
What happened to her? By the
They're
way,
gonna be.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. I mean, you could say you can feel how you want. Everyone can make their own decisions, right?
Yeah.
They can all figure
Yeah.
out. You come back at me in this Hamilton Aaron Burr fucking duel,
Yes.
and you say that I exercise and therefore I'm not Team Fat. But we went to Burger King.
I said I was
today.
bigger
No!
Team Fat than you. No, you'll have your moment in the sun, Mr. Moriarty, the senator from Long Island.
We went to Burger King after work,
Just now, like 2 hours ago.
and you didn't get anything.
Because
I get for dinner.
You're just like, that's it. That's the end of the statement.
For dinner, you had 2 tortillas with some chicken in them.
Fried chicken,
with,
yes.
With hot sauce.
And
like
American
3
cheese,
wings.
And American cheese. And my leftover
I had a
wings.
double Whopper and 8 chicken nuggets and an extra large Coke and a fry.
Now, are those 8 chicken nuggets including the 2 I ate?
No. Yes.
I ate one
No.
of them.
What story can you believe, ladies and gentlemen? The fact
It all falls
changing.
apart.
I just want everyone to know and realize that this is the party that you're not supposed to vote
I
for.
know, we're coming up
They
You were
are-
good.
The other thing I forgot to pimp too. Sorry, if you're watching this on Friday, Colin and I are doing right now a live stream Black Friday Monopoly Championship. And if you aren't catching it live, it'll be archived. I'm so sorry, Mike Aransky. It's usually not this heated.
It's okay. I'm taking it. I'm just enjoying us.
You know what it is?
It's not really heated.
No, not at all.
It's because you're a guest. We're trying to show off for you.
I understand.
Mike
That's
loves
not
us.
a
He
show.
loves us. We love him.
Yeah, I love this.
We're
This is great.
peacocking right
Mike,
now.
what's your
I'm
fucking
a big
peacocking.
fan. Like watching the. Like I'm like in the middle.
Mike,
Of the show.
what's your topic tonight?
My topic is so here's the deal. Big Disney fan, huge Disney fan. I love the
you're not
Disney
wrong.
parks.
Another one.
Yep.
Oh, you love the park. Oh, I
like-
guess Tim loves the parks.
Yeah, I'm
Do you
a-
love everything Disney like Tim does?
Tim is hardcore on the princesses.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
what if?
And there.
What if
Yeah.
52 weeks ago we started a show and
Yeah.
your topic was what princess you want to fuck? Is that how you would introduce yourself to the world?
That's how we started.
the bet we literally the entire time. Should we be like?
Tim is
we should be a little bit more
hardcore
reserved. We
with
should be
this.
super
You're
reserved.
hardcore with
Hey, this is great. So let's do a podcast. Yeah, a podcast. That's a great idea. Hey, what should our topics be? Let's make them reserved. Let's just talk intelligently about like real things that people care about. Right
nailed
up.
it.
Tim, what's your topic? What Disney girl would you go down on?
Jesus.
Wait,
There
was
we
the
go.
first
Under
episode?
the sea.
That was the very first episode.
There you go. This is full circle. We're
Yeah,
a year
nice.
into this. We've made a Disney
Oh, yeah.
conversation.
I like
Do I
this.
need to
Look at
sing
that.
any sort of Queen?
All right, you're a Disney fan.
All right, big time Disney fan, huge Disney park fan. The big question on the table here is this: Disney parks, Disneyland, Disney World, all the other ones in the world. Do you like them? Yes or no? And then why?
No.
That's not a question. That's not an answer.
Oh my God!
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I respect Disney parks. I don't like them. I
my
don't
God.
find any fun in the I'm getting spun around, I'm getting motion sick, I'm going over this thing, I'm doing over that thing. Then the lines, don't get me started on the lines. The food,
passes,
not
bro.
great.
Bass. There you go.
Yeah, but I don't even want to go on the rides. The other thing, I'm getting drug along. Then you gotta wait in line where you hold people's purses while they go up and they get in the thing with the chains and the swings and they go around, or you get on the Dumbo and the Dumbo goes around. It's like it's fucking.
You ran the
serious.
wrong ride.
This
Yeah, I don't know which one you be going.
Yeah,
on
this
there.
is-
I went to California and I went on fucking fly away over California, cruising California.
Soaring over
There you go,
California?
whatever.
Soaring's great.
Where Putty talks to me.
I love it.
And they spray like
Orange
they
scent.
spare air freshener.
The devil.
Yeah.
And that
Really good.
made me
that
tense
beautiful
up.
music.
I was afraid I was gonna fall to my death.
Well, you didn't though. You
No,
soared.
I didn't. And then I went
You
on the
soared over
I went on
California.
the Tower of Terror there.
Ooh.
Oh, the Tower of Terror is awesome. Especially because the Tower of Terror is awesome specifically because of the Twilight Zone tie-in.
Yeah.
At least that's the way it was when I used to.
Yeah,
I don't know if
still
it's
is.
Still does.
Because the Twilight Zone is one of the great shows of all time. And if people don't like the Twilight Zone, you don't like science fiction.
Yeah.
And I'm calling you out right now.
Get that Rod Sterling respect.
Rod
on that.
Sterling is
You
fucking
know what it is?
the man.
It's
Yeah.
almost as bad as pretending that you're still a part of Team Fat,
Oh, now you're just gonna pile
but
on shit.
just running in the other direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My favorite thing about
I
Scarpino
believe
too
it.
is like he pretends to be Team Fit. And he just fucking eats shredded meat, and he goes to Burger King, and as if he couldn't sink any lower, he gets this like fucking disgusting plastic container with one goddamn patty.
had
in
it
it.
his
Three
way.
patties. One upon 3 patties.
Hate,
My
hate.
favorite part of that is my favorite part is trying to explain to the person that works at Burger King that you're low carb and having him just stare at you.
Well, yeah,
like-
no. You walked up to him and you're like, "Can I get a triple Whopper?" And all of us assholes in the back, "Whoa!" And then you're like, "But no bun. Just can you just put lettuce?" And then the guy goes,
What?
Yeah, he lost it. He was
yeah.
like,
and then they come back with just a plastic thing with a bunch of shit. in it.
He-
You're-
to his
you're like,
credit, though,
"It's good."
"Did you see how he arranged it?
Yeah,
It was like
nice.
3 beautiful patties laid out like in like sort of like a procession, really, with onion rings on top laid out like they looked like the logo from the Olympics for the most part.
Oh, okay.
A smattering, if you will, of mayo on the side, just because he didn't ask, but he's like, I'm not gonna put mayo on it if this guy doesn't want it.
This guy's
Ketchup.
clearly a psycho.
Circled in, and his phone number just tucked right into the
in between bun number number 1 and 2.
Yeah. Choke on my phone number.
So no, nobody likes Disney. Disney sucks. You're all
This is
alone.
fucking best, dude. It is so the best for so many reasons. Fireworks, it's the best fireworks. You're not getting better fireworks anywhere else.
Fireworks are another topic, but they're stupid too.
What?
Yeah, they are stupid. Disney fireworks, though,
No,
they're not
beautiful.
stupid. They're syncopated to music. Awesome music. Because number 2, the music. It's awesome. The theme, everywhere you go, every different land has its own feel. You go, there's different food. The Dole Whip.
Dole Whip's
The
that's
fucking
the
Dole
bomb.
Whip?
I don't know
What's
what that is.
what's a Dole Whip?
Oh, you haven't experienced Disneyland then. That's why you
Yeah,
don't like
yeah,
it.
You
Disney
need
World.
to go in.
What's a Dole? No, we've talked about this a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Disneyland is the best.
Yes.
Well, I've been to
Yeah, I have
Disneyland,
not been
actually.
to
I
any
disagree.
other ones.
I disagree.
But
Oh.
Disneyland it's everything in one thing. Disney World's a little too big.
It's too big.
You have to
I
spend
don't
too much time doing a little too
Spent a whole
much.
day at Epcot.
Get that
I,
Epcot.
I like that Epcot.
The hoop-de-doo room.
Epcot's
Yeah.
fucked up.
What?
Epcot's fucked up.
What?
What does that
I'm not
mean?
feeling it.
What?
I don't know. It's just Disney. I've been to Disney World maybe 8 times, and I've been to Disneyland twice, I think. And first of all, Disney World as I got older, I haven't been there since I was in high school.
Okay.
I used to go every year.
Wow.
With my one of my best friends' families because
Okay.
they would go every year, and it freaks me out. I mean, like it's a cool place. I appreciate what Disney's all about. I have a lot of love for Disney properties. Most of them, I would say, I really love. You know, I have a soft spot for a lot of that stuff. It's just that this place is too fucking weird for me. It's like because underneath, because you see the old shows on the History Channel, you read books or whatever. It's just like a whole city of fucking people
Tunnels.
underneath. Yeah, like,
yeah.
and there's just old rides that they don't update or they just kept around forever. Epcot Center itself, or like what's that one ride where you're in the globe?
Oh, it's the planet
Space Mountain?
Space Mountain. No,
No,
Space Mountain.
like the one it's
Spaceship
like
I know
Earth.
that's
Spaceship
not
Earth.
yeah, like that shit's old. Like
Yeah.
there's just shit there that I'm like, this doesn't feel right. This feels like I'm trapped in another time, and I don't like it. Like when I like Six Flags parks, I like. You know, Universal Studios is awesome. Like Cedar Point is still my favorite park anywhere in the world. But so Disney's got a special place, but I don't feel the hankering to go there. I don't like Disney as much as Tim does, but or
there's a
Aransky. I know
difference,
Aransky.
though.
I know full well how much
Yeah.
Aransky loves because we went to fucking Tokyo Disney.
Right. We just want to point this out. We've been in Japan twice.
Yep.
We stayed on the property at Disney in Japan the first time. Both times you have not gone into that park.
No, won't
you
do it.
Tokyo Disney. No one's
Because that's
you're
next
never
level for
gonna
me.
go
I don't know
there.
if I can do it. That's just too much for me.
Oh my god.
It's just too much.
Tokyo
I'm,
Sea.
I'm like, I'm
Oh my
going
God.
back to the hotel and I'm gonna watch
yeah.
shit
You've
on
never been to
TV
Tokyo
that I
Disney,
can't
right?
understand.
No, I've only been to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Out of the Disney parks.
Tokyo Disney's like
Did you go to Tokyo Disney?
yeah.
Oh, you did?
First year I
Okay.
went to TGS. We flew in and we had like an extra night and none of us could sleep and we were like let's hit up Disneyland for a couple hours
Fucking get wild.
and just go crazy and it's an experience. It's like because they have stuff. Most of it's similar.
Yeah.
They've got the Indiana Jones ride that we could get to. That Indiana Jones. They had the Tower of Terror. But
Yeah,
they had
Tower
some-
of Terror, definitely not the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, by the way. It's like this ridiculous. Anyway, did you go to the?
I didn't actually get onto the Tower of Terror. I just saw it
Don't
and
they
we went
tell
to
a
go
different
stand
story?
in line.
Yeah, it's like this ridiculous like museum story about this artifact that comes to life and tries to throw people in elevators.
Was Eddie
it's
Murphy
ridiculous.
there?
Huh?
Was Eddie Murphy involved?
He might have been involved.
He's just there
Did
like
you see the
shaking
Tower of
people's
Terror
hands.
Disney movie?
Oh my
With
god!
Eddie Murphy.
That was a real
It was
bad.
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 It was real
movie.
bad.
Yeah.
But
Wait, Tower.
The
No,
next
he did Haunted Mansion.
You're right.
Yeah, right. Tower of Terror was.
Fucking burnt. You burnt.
Yeah. The Steve Guttenberg movie with Tower. It's a Tower of Terror film. That's a fact.
I like that.
I know. There you go.
the Goot. Mike
the
Aransky,
Goot.
by the way, is one of the only people that can by far out-reference me that I know.
What with movies?
With movies, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like because you go deep into the roster. I can tell you who was in movies and what the titles were, but you'll go like who directed them, who produced
Assistant
them.
Who was the best
cinematographer's
boy?
best friend.
Yeah.
Is it, now, is that?
That movie
I
had a great
mean,
gaffer.
you're a trained filmmaker.
I guess.
Is it also that you owned a video store at one point, correct?
A video game store.
Video game store.
But I actually managed a bunch of video stores like Blockbuster Video.
Oh, that people remember that.
Hold
You've
the
read
fuck
about
up.
those in your
You
history.
managed a Blockbuster?
Yeah, I did.
What?
Dude, I would have absolutely loved you, and here's why.
Yeah.
If you'd have been my friend back then, we would have been friends. Or we would have we would have been friends if I'd have known you.
Yeah, that's true.
I would have come in and you would have given me free movies and Butterfingers. I just really liked the Butterfingers.
Is that part of the Blockbuster experience for you?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hookup?
Dude, the Butterfingers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Butterfingers are under.
We need to make Blockbuster its own
The
topic.
concession boxes. Yeah.
we should
God,
make
we
that.
should.
Well, yeah,
That's
for
next
I'm
another,
gonna write
Coming.
that down.
that's for another day.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
have to do that.
I want to come back into that for that one.
Okay.
Blockbuster topic.
I have a soft spot in my heart for Disneyland. I grew up in Southern California. I used to go to Disneyland once a year.
How many people
work
you know
at
work
the
there?
one
I was gonna say how many.
I still know people that work there. I have friends that still work for Disney because if you're in Orange County, chances are at some point you've worked for Disney if you're in theater or entertainment on some level. So all of my friends, they have this thing called overhire where when they're striking or loading in a set, they have overhire, people that they just randomly hire to come in and take stuff down because Disney's insane. Like the second something's done, they strike it. It has to be out of the park and done by the next day when the park opens. So think about all the installations you've ever seen there. How many people do you think it takes? And it's all coordinated, and they just go in there. And so I worked with one of my friends. One of my friends who does lighting for a lot of stuff at IGN was like, "Yeah, I gotta go. One of his guys was like, "I gotta go to a Disney thing," and he'd been up since like 6 a.m. It was like gonna go all night and then come back to finish our thing. And I was like, "Dude, you're insane."
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Making that money, hustling.
making them dollars.
I appreciate
But
that.
yeah, I mean, I love Disneyland kind of for the opposite of why you're saying you don't like it. Is I like that feeling of being in a different time. Like when they redesigned some of the
Transported.
stuff, they redesigned Tomorrowland, and it was like they kind of made it that retro future, and I was like, this is kind of cool.
Have you been to Space Mountain over the last with the Michael Gianoshi? Is it Gianoshi? How do you pronounce this? I screwed this. The guy did the music for Score. I mean, the music for Lost. Wow, I had a brain fart there.
Wow,
The music,
Wow.
hammered, ladies
did.
and gentlemen.
he did the score for Lost.
Okay.
That is the same guy who did the music. He's rebranded the music for Space Mountain.
It's
Really?
legit.
Yeah.
It's my favorite
It's awesome,
version
right?
of the Space Mountain.
I just put in earbuds and I put Duel of the Fates in.
That's
Just
a good
listen to
idea
that.
too.
I just
There
have
you
to rip through that and just imagine Darth Maul not dying. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Is that how it goes?
Like, just everyone
bring him
close
back.
your eyes for a second and imagine a world where Darth Maul didn't die.
I'm
Come with
confused.
me.
Is there a Star Wars thing here, or is yours?
I just Disney on Star Wars now. I'm
Yeah,
just
well,
kinda-
have they
it's a
done that? That's
really
the
loose
one thing.
reference.
If they start doing Star Wars and Marvel shit, then I'll be like, all right.
I mean, yeah, they've had Star Wars forever. There's a Star
Star Tours.
Tours.
What's
And,
that?
It's
Oh,
a,
they
it's a
have,
ride.
that's right.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
ride that like it's one of those like motiony. There's
it pod racing?
theater thing.
You can. You're
Now
actually
there is
part of
pod
it.
racing, yeah.
Pod racing.
And,
Now
Yeah.
this is pod racing.
They also do this like Star Wars installation thing where they teach you like they teach little kids a Jedi Academy, and it's the best
Oh yeah.
because they teach little kids how to be Jedi. You need to make your little girl a Jedi.
That's right.
There's a video on YouTube that if Kevin was here, he would put in
I'll find it. I'm here.
of this little girl, and it's like the Mace Windu type character that's like teaching the kids how to be Jedis, and he's like, oh, like Darth Vader's here, we have to defeat him, and then Darth Vader walks up, and the girl just like gets down and just like submits to the dark side, and it's the fucking best thing in the
That's
world.
Wow.
awesome.
That's amazing.
Side note, Tim, Darth Vader walks in and is like, I'm going to kill all of you unless you guys submit to the dark side. What do you do?
To DV?
It's a DV.
Yeah.
It's a big DV.
He doesn't. There's no submitting to the dark side. He comes in and he kills everybody. Period. That's what he
would-
does.
I think he would
He
probably...
waxes all
Yeah,
those
he doesn't
kids.
really have-
It's-
This little girl
enjoying it.
straight up kneels though. It's the fucking best.
I just think, if I can lament on this for a second, I feel like he would kill all 4 of us, but he might see something special in Tim that he can like exploit.
Darkness
Yeah.
that's
You gotta-
in,
you gotta-
in my heart.
I could make him strong.
You
You know
know
what I
it
mean?
to be
Yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah. This is
No,
how-
that's good.
Becomes a
That's
bounty
good.
hunter.
I like
Pure
that.
one, a challenge.
Darth Vader ain't coming at me. You kidding me?
You try to pull that Han Solo shit where you just take the gun out and start shooting. He just does that shit where he's like,
I would do that just so
whatever,
Boba Fett came out, and I'd be like, "Oh shit, it's Boba Fett! All right, you can kill me now."
Oh shit, it's Boba Fett.
Come on, do Boba Fett.
Yo, it's cool how you're a
Don't
clone.
mess with that.
Oh god, I was.
Ali.
you remember me? I wasn't that bad.
IGN tweeted out the best picture of Boba Fett the other day, though, which was the because the 2016 movie is supposed to be maybe about bounty hunters.
Yeah.
And that awesome shot of him like holding the gun on Jabba's skiff in Return of the Jedi with the blue skies behind him. It looks so fucking good. Oh, it's so good. That shot is so awesome.
'cause he had the
it looks so good in that. He looks awesome in the armor with like.
He had the coolest armor by far, and the coolest helmet.
Looks like a janitor with a gun and a helmet. His frumpy body
You're
up there.
You're a piece of shit with your Boba Fett comments. How
Done.
dare you, sir? You can talk about Bosk or Zuckus like that, but no one's talking about Boba
Hey,
Fett.
Boss is not bad. Come on.
Talk about Boba Fett like that. Talk about IG-88 like that. I'll throw you out of goddamn window.
Just throw Boss down. It's okay. There you go.
I think when I trace back, you know, like in second grade we went to Disney World, drove the motorhome from
Really?
Chicago
Oh,
to
wow.
Orlando.
You had a
Florida.
motorhome.
Yeah.
Made the
That's
wallet.
awesome. I've always wanted a motorhome.
It was fun. It was cool. There was good times and bad times in that motorhome.
Seems fun.
As you know, I was a kid, so I puked a lot, so that wasn't fun for them. My parents.
Because you were weird that you puked a lot. It wasn't because you were a kid. It's because
Yeah.
you were
I
weird.
think kids puke a lot too. They're always just one step away. It's one foul move, one fucking tummy ache, one hot dog away from just disaster.
Just done.
Greg Miller, those hot dogs.
I ate a lot of hot dogs. There
Does
was
not hold well.
Now we're on to a different story where I ate a couple hot dogs, yeah, and then went to Bouncy Castle, and then went and just vomited all over a porta potty at like the fair. Like this is nothing to do with it. And then another time I ate cherry pie, and vomited at another fair.
Where was Where was Big
you're
Jamie
like,
during all
She's
this?
there with the bucket.
You're like-
hating her life and regretting her decisions.
You're like the comedy
fucking up.
relief in like a bad 80s film.
Yep.
Where it's like, hey, let's take a break from this weird teen drama to show the young kid with the glasses pork all over the place.
It's true. I can't argue these facts that you're giving. But went to Disney World. I'm having a good time, but I was always against rides. I don't like the rides that twist me and turn me and make me feel sick or whatever, or have the scary drops or whatever. And so my mom, you're in line forever because these places suck, and you have the
You were
chance to.
doing it so wrong.
In 1990,
Yes.
whatever, there weren't fast passes. In the
true.
early
No, there
90s,
definitely weren't.
used to
Listen,
just
I'll
sit.
give you guys a little pro tip though. If you ever want to go to Disneyland, Disney World, and you want to go, and there's no lines.
fake wheelchair.
No, well, that's good too. That one does work also.
Fake hip dysplasia.
That also works also.
Vomit.
I don't
Doesn't
know on
work.
that one.
That doesn't
That does
work
not
at all.
work. Yeah. So my pro tip is this: we went in September this year. The first week in September, no lines.
Back at
School
school.
starting.
Yeah. School's
Isn't
starting.
that
You
like
can just fly through anything and do anything. You don't have to worry
Easter
about
or Christmas, one of those.
Definitely not Christmas.
Yeah, not
Right,
Christmas.
not right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
it. Yeah.
Anyways, we
dare
went there.
you.
Yeah.
Ask is there anything scary on this ride? There's nothing scary on this ride. Get on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah,
Caribbean.
you told us this.
Did I tell us on the
Yeah,
show?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I won't even go through
No,
the.
hey, dude, go
There's
for
new
it.
listeners
Aransky
every
hasn't
time.
heard this.
I know this, right?
So we're on. Well, thanks for watching the show. You
Hey,
piece of
sorry.
shit.
I usually
You get in
do
the
one
boat
of
and you're going, and then it starts to go like. Tick, tick, tick. I'm like, this sounds like a ride, Mom. She's like, no, it said it was fine. I'm like, this sounds like. Blah! And like, there's that drop. At the
yeah,
very
yeah, yeah,
beginning.
the first
The two
Yeah.
drops.
Yeah.
There's two.
Yeah.
And then Willy Wonka
Wow.
came out and started saying the. Forget it.
Yeah.
Anyways, the drop happens, and I immediately just lose my shit as a second grader, and I'm screaming and crying and screaming for help, and I'm ruining the ride for everyone on this thing that waited like the 5 hours in line.
People probably tell this story about
Sure. And my mom's
All
like,
through school.
my mom's like, I'm right here, and I'm like, not you, the people behind the walls. I wanted that ride to fucking stop and for them to open one of the fucking doors and get me out, and it never happened. So I had to struggle on. And so like from that moment on, every fucking ride we were in line for was like, is this a ride? No. He's scared of Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, no, he should be fine. Blah, blah. And there was like one where I forget what it was, where you get in the theater and you move around and like a family, you go through their timeline or whatever. Like they're all robots or whatever, and they start as babies and then they become something or whatever.
Oh, I think it's the same one. That's Spaceship Earth again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
There you go.
That's
And,
Spaceship
like,
Earth.
Right between the first and second section when we started spinning, like I grabbed the thing and it just did like the hardest fucking stop. Like something abruptly stopped, and we were like, that was probably for us. Like if you had to get out of here, I was like, oh, thanks, Mom.
That's funny.
Looking out for you.
Yeah,
That's good.
something all right.
Yeah.
Stop.
I don't know.
Have you taken your daughter?
I have taken my daughter twice.
How old is she?
She is less than 2 years old. She's almost 2 years old. I took her 6 months, which was so. Here's the reason why I took her, because kids are free until 2. So I'm going to abuse the situation and take my child now, because it won't cost me anything until I have to get into that.
I've
mindset.
considered having kids just because of that.
Yeah, the free pass.
Wait, do you get in free too?
No, I don't get free pass. But the kid gets them free. So
He
you're like,
doesn't remember anything.
Yeah, well,
there's
no.
a burden weighing you down. It's
yeah.
like
Well,
a fucking Yoda that keeps puking and shitting on your
yeah.
back.
Yeah, you're just like me. It's like
Also, is it just like it must be traumatizing for a child who doesn't really understand the world to see a giant mouse come at her?
she. Here's the funniest thing. My kid freaked out when she met like Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
She's like,
Because they're terrifying.
But my kid loved Pirates of the Caribbean at 6 months.
Oh, nice.
And then she loved it a year and a half because we took her again at that point. So I've taken her twice into.
Did she like Mickey and Minnie then?
No, she hates them too.
No,
She's a
okay.
big
Yes.
Johnny Depp fan, though.
Yeah, she's all about that Jack.
And have they redone Pirates of the Caribbean to be all the Pirates?
Johnny
of the
Depp's in it.
Depp's
Yeah, he
He's
pops
in, like
up
throughout it. He's like popping up and doing
Yeah,
Johnny
yeah.
Depp stuff.
Yeah.
And it ends with him.
yeah.
What if
He's
it's
all over it.
really just Johnny Depp? That's what he does.
Yeah.
When he's not making bad.
Yeah, no,
He's
it's actually
weird, so
Johnny
he would
Depp.
do something like that. He's like, I'm gonna spend an entire year doing this ride for every day,
Every ride.
for 18 hours a day.
I'm going on
Every
it.
ride. I'm just gonna.
awesome.
He's a
pop
method
up
actor.
randomly.
Yeah.
He really is. He's that
His
character.
next
for
part is a
life.
robot.
He also plays the same character in every movie,
Yeah.
just like
Oh, yeah.
just like Jeff Goldblum.
He does.
Yeah.
The Goldblums.
But
Goldblum's
Goldblum
the
does
man.
it. Goldblum does it better.
Yeah,
Let's
I
be
agree.
honest.
Yeah, there's no one.
I said
no
I
one
declared on
does
Twitter today, Jeff Goldblum was on that Jurassic World movie, whatever the fuck it's called.
that. Biggest mistake of that.
I don't give a flying fuck about
Is
that
he not
movie.
in it? Do we know?
Dr. Ian Malkin's not.
We don't know if he is. Or
He
not.
better
gotta
be
be
in that
a
guy.
I'm pissed he's not in the trailer, though. It
There's
should
got
have
to be a
ended with
fun
him.
cameo.
Wasn't in the third one. So.
Well, yeah,
That's
but that
true.
was a different world.
They mention him, but
That's true.
he's not in
The
it.
Lost World.
They gave
yeah,
him.
you're right,
They
right.
gave him the starring role in the second film, right?
Yeah.
And he botched the shit out of that.
I don't blame that on him.
Some say botched.
I wouldn't say he blocked.
Some say-
He wouldn't do the botch.
I don't
Anyway.
know.
Totally dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the
He
best
did a good
part.
job. He did
That
a
was
good
what I
job.
always wanted. I wanted the dinosaurs to come to land, like to deal with us. Not be on some stupid island we could just nuke and be done with it. I want them on.
Are they getting on like PT
that's
boats
what they
and,
did,
and
though.
landing?
In
And
the
Well, that's what
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
Remember? Yeah, that's what I'm
Lost World.
saying. I
Oh,
like that
yeah.
storyline.
I would prefer if there was like some sort of like hybrid dinosaur that they made, and we're not sure if he jumped over a 40-foot wall or not, but we're not sure how big it
But the
is.
thing
I
is
have a
this,
trailer
though,
to show
there's-
you.
I think I've heard
there's-
of these things.
but in this scene, potentially, could there just be scratch marks that lead all the way up the wall?
Yeah.
And then, but they're not sure if he actually climbed the wall or not.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
made
out
it
if
over.
Chris Pratt's involved though.
Could Chris Pratt do some sort of really bad Southern accent the whole time?
That would be
Done.
preferred.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick,
I think it's
This is
you
a-
got something going here.
It's a winning formula around this table.
Right. That.
Hey, them
myself
using the
on.
Jurassic Park like piano theme song though, I still got chills even though it was a shitty trailer.
It's bad. Okay. It's gonna kill.
I can't remember.
Money.
I really
Money in the
wanted to
bank.
make a reference, and I can't do it, so I can't do it. But what was the M. Night Shyamalan movie that happened in the wilderness? Why
Oh,
can't
the
it-
village. Oh my
Village.
God.
I was gonna say, what if it all turned out to be a sequel to The Village?
Wow.
The Village was so good.
Step over that fucking-
M Night should be another topic in time.
He will.
Oh my
Put it on
God.
your list.
M Night.
I went on that one too.
Shyamalan ding dong.
I love him.
Shyamalan.
What?
Yeah, I love those.
Everybody
Oh
calm
my
down. It's
God.
a different topic. You're not gonna steal this.
All right.